Yeah. I don't.
There we go. Hello, you guys. StreamYard's deciding to be a technical difficulty this evening. I don't know what's going on.
Just a little
So hopefully we don't have any other weird things going on. Hello, you guys. Can you see us?
See us now?
Can you guys see us? I hope so.
I'll pull us up on our phone. That was weird.
Yeah, that was super weird. I see us too. I do. All right. I see us too. Okay, good. I'm glad that you guys can see us now. That was weird. Like, before we go live, there's like a backstage, quote unquote, in StreamYard. And like, I didn't see Jason anywhere. I was like, are you okay? He was like, yeah, I'm sitting backstage. I was like, no, you're not. So I don't know.
I was
what happened? You were sitting in the interweb somewhere, like in a dark alley. I don't know where you were.
I was in some other Fantastic Finds July 16th.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's another Fantastic Finds in the parallel universe, and that's where you were. I don't know. Super weird, but we're here now, so yeah, that's all that matters. Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. I'm going to apologize in advance. I'm like really congested and allergy and asthma and everything because of the wildfire smoke that we have going on in Michigan right now. It's last year we had that coming down from Canada, and I know Karen's got it really bad. Like, you can't even see the Mackinac Bridge. You cannot see it. It's like totally, you can't see it at all. You walk outside and it's like the fire smell just hits you in the face.
Yeah,
like last year I don't remember smelling it at all. It was kind of hazy out, but I don't remember smelling it, but it's like very strong.
It's here in Pennsylvania too. We have it, and it's and it's supposed to be even worse tomorrow.
Is crap.
So yeah, they said that if you're outside in it, it's the equivalent of smoking 7 cigarettes. That's how bad it is for your health.
Wonderful.
Yeah. And as a reformed smoker,
I had to go out of the house today. I didn't want to, but I did.
Yeah.
For probably about an hour. But yeah, it's bad. So yeah. So I'm going to be clearing my throat a lot tonight and drinking a lot of water. And yeah, it is what it is. And it is also 100 degrees still here. Or it's hot. It's hot here still. So, fun times. And if you guys also haven't heard, Michigan is the epicenter of some foodborne illness.
Don't go to Taco Bell. Don't go get Taco Bell, Amy.
We can't eat salad. We can't eat berries. We can't eat anything fresh, basically, unless you can cook it.
I mean, honestly, you know that the FDA has pretty much pinpointed to the lettuce company that supplies it to.
I know. But it's been like a week and a half of them not knowing anything and having to not eat very many things that we normally eat. So just eat popcorn, steak, and chocolate. Sounds like a plan, Karen. Sounds like a plan. All right.
I think that was John Wayne's diet. I feel like that was John Wayne's diet.
Probably. All right. I'm going to go all the way up to the tippy top, and I see at 2:14 p.m. today, Miss Lisa Shields is first in the chat tonight. Karen G. Hey, Karen. Hope you guys are doing okay up there as best as you can do, I guess. Karen's going to be bid ending for us this evening. William is here with us. Yes. William. Glad that you're back with us, Jason, after that nasty storm that rolled around and took your tree limbs down or your neighbor's trees and everything else and your power.
Very fortunate. Could have been a lot worse, could have been a lot worse, including these fires. Thoughts and prayers to our friends in the north and Canada. I mean, it could be a lot worse. So, But yeah, I'm very happy to have the power and the air back on.
Your cats are probably happy as well.
They're very happy. Well, they were up at the Hilton, hanging out at the True Hilton.
They did get some nice accommodations, though.
Yeah, they did. They did. So, but no more. I'm good. Once and done.
Miss Shannon, good to see you.
Hello, Shannon. Good to see you.
Minx is here. Hey, Minx.
Hey, Minx.
Miss Kim. Hello, Kim. Good to
Hello,
see
Bob.
You hey,
Hope
Bob.
You're well, Bob.
Let's see. The analog cat. Welcome.
Hey, neighbors. They're local here too. They dealt with it too. So could have been worse.
Mama Linda, good to see you tonight. Thanks for being here with us. Let's see. There's Miss Judy. Hello, Judy. Good to see you tonight. There's Mama Pam.
Hello, Mama
Pam. Miss Tina. Hello, Tina.
Tina. Hi, Tina.
Tina number 1 and Tina number 2.
Number 2 is not
are with us tonight. All the Tinas in the house. Miss Caroline. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Parmesan. No, he's not. He's back there curled up in a ball, like a perfect angel that he is.
Yeah. Is he a perfect angel, Amy?
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that a little later.
Is he a perfect
when we get in the sale. We'll talk about that. So yeah, I have a story. And some pictures also. Leanna, good to see you tonight. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Miss Elaine Linney, hello, hello.
Hello.
And Wings, hello,
Hi,
Wings. Good to see you tonight. Sandy B, hello, Sandy. Has the live started yet? No, but we have now. Hopefully, you're seeing us.
Some of us were lost in the interwebs.
Thanks for being here. That's a new name, so welcome in. Let's see. Sharon Spencer's here. Hello, Sharon.
Hello.
And Chris, my broom closet. Hello,
Chris,
hello.
how are you, friend?
Brian's here. Hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Good to see you in the chat. I'm trying to get through these quickly. Lena, welcome in from Georgia. I know it's hot down in Georgia. There's Miss Helen.
Hey,
hello, Helen. Good to see you. I'm trying to get through these as quickly as I can get through them. Yeah, sorry, the StreamYard technical stuff made us a little tardy this evening. Daffodil Fields of Finds. Hello,
Laura. Hi,
Good
Ryan.
to see you. Cindy Lou. Hello.
Did you hear?
I have, and you weren't here last week to remind me, so.
In spirit. I actually sent you a text message. You just didn't get it yet to remind you.
Gotcha. It's coming. Is it in that alternate universe with the other StreamYard?
Yes. She thrifted treasure.
Must be. Okay.
I love it.
Modities is here. Welcome in.
That's a new name to me. Hello.
It is a new name. Welcome in. Renee is here. Hello, hello. There's Mr. Gavin.
Hello, Gavin.
Gavin, are you working and lurking tonight, or actually you going to be here hanging out?
Ooh, working and lurking. I like that.
Working and lurking. I know he was working and lurking last week, and that's okay. Matthew is here. Hey, Matthew.
Hello, Matthew.
Good to see you. I'm so sorry, you guys. Gina, welcome in. Another new name. Thanks for joining us tonight. We will go over how the sale works briefly as soon as I get done with our hellos. Oh, Matthew, thank you for gifting a channel membership. Who got that? Does it show me? Oh, Renee. Yay! Renee, you got gifted a channel membership from Matthew. Congratulations. And Matthew, I haven't got to play this in a long time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He looks really cute there.
He certainly does. Yes, he does. Lisa J, hello. Good to see you. Welcome in, everyone. Yes, Sharon, put in a good reminder. Don't forget to give the broadcast a thumbs up while you're here. That just helps push the sale out a little bit. Miss Karen Williams, hello. Good to see you tonight. I think I got everything. I think I got everybody in the chat. If I missed you, I apologize. And I'm going to say a hello to Peggy if she's in the Lurkers Lounge tonight. I don't know. She says she watches, but she's never commented before. So, Peggy, if you're watching, you can always pop in the chat and say, hey.
Peggy.
And hello to everybody else that's in the Lurkers Lounge tonight. I don't know what the snacks are this evening, but maybe it's eggnog and fruitcake. I don't know. It could be something festive. Who knows?
Now I know where that parasite came from. The eggnog and fruitcake.
That'll clear everything right out.
Woo, Lordy.
Right as new.
July.
Jamie, good to see you.
Hi,
Thanks for popping on tonight. Brenda, hello, you guys. Kim says she left chips and salsa. Well, that's not bad. That's not a bad snack to have in the Lurkers Lounge. All right, you guys. We're going to talk about how the sale is going to work tonight. Most of you are very familiar with this process, but since we do have some new friends joining us tonight, we will go over everything. So if anybody new tonight would like to participate and bid, here's how you do it. So make sure before we get started that that you're in the best version of the chat. You want to make sure in your chat settings that you're in live chat, all messages, and not top chat. And you can, to refresh, we encourage you to refresh as often as possible because of the lag that we experience here on YouTube. So there is a delay from what we see on our screen. Well, it translates to your screen and whatever devices you're watching on. Mobile devices are going to be a little bit faster. So tablet or phone will be a little bit quicker for the broadcast than a computer. And I know a lot of friends watch on their TV and have the chat pulled up on their mobile devices. So you can do it whatever is most comfortable with you. We do encourage you to refresh, so you can exit out of YouTube completely and come back in. That's a way to do that. Or if you, on your mobile devices, the upper right-hand corner where my kitty icon just popped up, you can find a gear wheel icon up there. If you tap that, hit playback speed in 2 times. That will get you caught up. If you are lagging behind, we will sound funny until you're caught up with us again. On the computer, it's the lower right-hand corner. And to refresh on your TV, it's somewhere in your home settings. That's all I know about that. So we will do bidding tonight. So we'll give you a starting price. I will highlight it up here on the screen. And if we have any quick claims tonight, we'll talk about that when we get to those rounds. But for the most part, we are doing the auction style. We'll give you information, we'll give you measurements, and note if there's any kind of issues. If there's chips, repairs, any kind of damage or notable issues, we'll show that to you live here on the screen as best as we can. If you're interested in anything tonight, all you have to do is type your bids down into the chat. I will highlight them as I see them come into StreamYard up on the screen. You can always look in the lower left-hand corner for starting bids and current bids on items. We do our best to call out every bids that we see as well, just to acknowledge them. If for some reason some kind of filtering happens, which doesn't very often, try and put an emoji in with your bid just to help push it through. We'll do a 20-second countdown, and the highest bid that we see come in before Karen G's official bid end will be the winner. We do also do just in cases here on the channel. So that is all we ask is that you have at least one straight bid in on the current item to use a just in case during the countdown. That is the max amount that you're willing to pay for the item plus the letters JIC. You type that into the chat. So let's say that the current bid is at $20. You put $25 in. So that's like your first straight bid. And then during the countdown, you're willing to go up to $50 on the item. You put in JIC 50. So that's your just in case bid. And if your just in case is the highest before the bid end, we'll bid you up $1 over the next highest amount. But keep in mind, multiple just in cases that do come in before the bid end turn into regular bids, and anything that comes in after the bid end does not count. So that is why we encourage you to refresh, especially before you put in any kind of bids or just in cases. It's always good to refresh. If you win an item tonight, we do need some information from you, especially if you are a brand new buyer to either Jason or I. We need an email sent to us with your YouTube screen name, your real name, your full shipping address, and an email that we can send a PayPal invoice to. If you don't have PayPal, that is okay. You can still shop with us. Just let us know when you send all of your information that you would like to check out as a guest. When we send our invoices out, we can send you a direct link to that invoice. And then you can check out with any debit, credit, Venmo, Apple Pay, or PayPal. You just kind of follow the prompts, what it tells you to do on the screen, and it's totally secure. A lot of people do that every single week. If you don't have a PayPal account. Payment is due within 24 to 40 hours of receiving our invoices, and shipping is not included with the winning bid price. That is additional. We do both use Pirate Ship to get discounted shipping rates versus the full-on retail at the post office. Why we need your full shipping address is to calculate your shipping based on where you live from us and the weight and size of your package. We do have shipping available to anywhere in the US, Canada, and we can also ship anywhere else international. Just keep in mind that those other international companies do tend to have a little bit higher shipping prices than Canada does. I ship from Michigan. Jason ships from Pennsylvania. I'll have Jason talk about that last point, and then we'll talk about our invoicing this week.
If you purchase from me, I have a brick and mortar, Mother Tucker's Antiques. I'm located in Ephrata, Pennsylvania. If you want to pick the item up, all you got to do is let us know. Send us an email. We'll invoice you for the item or items. Once the invoice is paid for, then we'll communicate in emails on when you want to pick it up. So we can hold it for a timely manner, whatever, a few months, whatever. If you're coming into town, maybe for the next extravagance in September, I don't know. But As always, Amy, thank you. And local folks, some have taken advantage of it. Please do so. So thank you. Oh, you're muted, Amy.
Sorry, I was clearing my throat. Back here. I will be doing invoicing on Sunday and Monday. So I'm going to try and do part of it Sunday, part of it Monday. I do have another sale this week, Saturday. I'm going to pop a graphic up here. This has the broadcast scheduled. So if you want to go set a reminder notification on that, I am doing a holiday mix-up sale with Heather of Antique Agenda this Saturday. I know that's a weird day for me. Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. So we're doing kind of a mixture of vintage, antique, and a little Christmas stuff mixed in. I have a couple handmade things as well. So I'm keeping an open box from tonight through Saturday's sale. So if you get anything tonight, I can combine ship with you on Saturday. But I'm going to be rolling invoices partly out on Sunday, partly out on Monday. I will just email everybody once they are out there. Thank you, guys.
I will be doing my shipping like old times on Saturday, and then invoices should go out probably Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, something like that. One quick side note, I was just talking to the owner of Mother Tucker's, Tina, before we went live.
The owner.
And we were discussing the fact that we still have some, I don't want to say it's like common, but we don't have like YouTube live sale kind of Christmas stuff. We have some other things lying around from last year. So next week we might do a pop-up whatnot sale with like just not, I don't want to say it's junk, but it's like, it's just like run it. Like, let's just get rid of it and move it. It's stuff you guys can decorate your tree with. It's stuff you can craft with. So we have all this stuff and I don't know what to do with it. So if you're not following Tina over on Whatnot, please do so. I need to make up lost time when we lost
Jason,
power.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
If you don't end up doing that, is it stuff that you could make a mystery box with?
Well, I could, and I could do that for next week, but I'm talking like I have like 3 banana boxes.
Oh, you have a lot.
Full of like ornaments, like it's weird stuff. Because when we do the live sales like this, we like to curate a look. Like we like to say, hey, if you're going to decorate, this is how you can do it. You know, here it is. We're selling it to you. This is going to be like one like push pin ornament, one glass ornament. It could be a single shaker. You could just different stuff. So yeah, it would be mystery. So, but that's a good idea. I might make up some mystery boxes on Saturday for next week, for next Thursday. But just letting you guys know that the potential might be there to try to do some quick claiming things on Whatnot, or I don't know, maybe we might even try again on our channel and just do quick claims. I don't know, but just check Instagram. I'll let you know. Now I'm thinking out loud. I better stop. So thank you, Amy.
Yeah, we do have some other things. We do have, we'll talk about that next Thursday on Fantastic Finds next week. We do have a bonus sale next week.
Yes.
Over on Instagram, but I'll talk about that next week in case you guys want to come over there for that. It's Mother Tucker's Tina, right?
Yes, it is. Yep, Mother Tucker's Tina. Yes.
Mother Tucker's Tina. Okay. All right. I think that covers the nuts and berries of everything. I hope so. I think if anybody has questions as we go, don't hesitate to ask. And we also have a lot of familiar faces in the chat tonight that can certainly help out as well. Thank you guys so much. Okay. Jason's going to make me go first as always. So,
hey, Ryan, how are you, sir?
Okay. So, I have a little lot prepared, and I said I was going to talk about Parmesan. Look at him, sweetly sleeping back there. I thought I would start with this item because this is a new segment that we're going to introduce here on the channel, and I'm calling it. Well, actually, I got to give credit to Karen for this one. She came up with a name, Altered by Parmesan. It's going to be our new segment. Okay. So I've been telling you guys for a couple weeks that Mr. Parmesan decided to redecorate one of my walls. And he also was not a real big fan of one of the items I had previewed in the sale tonight, and he went ahead and broke it. So I'm going to show you a picture. Here we go. There's here's his artwork. Okay. There's the big piece of paint missing from my wall.
What did he
with a scratching post right, I don't even know, like inches from there. And then right after I did my preview for tonight's sale, he decided to push these off the table, and they were perfect condition. And every time I always see these, they are broken, but now they're repaired. All right. So this is an alteration by Parmesan lot. All right. And it's going to start at $10. And I can tell you that these shakers in perfect shape command like around between $45 and $55. Okay. Now they have been repaired. They're no longer in perfect condition.
Parmesan needs to have his attorney present, Amy. he needs his attorney.
All right. So these are made by Lefton. All right. And they do not have a Lefton sticker any longer. He actually has a remnant of where it was on the back. Okay. And they're coming along with this little card because I wanted to set the scene. Set the scene with these lady and man who are walking arm in arm. Aren't they cute? These are salt and pepper shakers, by the way. You know, kind of strolling the street, doing some of their Christmas shopping. All right. And so I'm including the greeting card here because it kind of looks like a little street scene, kind of period correct where they're walking in the street. So I'm including the greeting card with it. So yes, you saw the picture. Parmesan decided to knock these off the table. I was literally gone seconds, and he decided to push them off the table. And I have repaired her arm. I have glued it back together and paint touched it up so that the repair blends in. Really, Lisa and Laura, I see you. Thank you so much. And MJ, hey, Joe, good to see you. All right, so yes, I have repaired it. Poor girl. She has a broken arm. The rest of them are really nice condition. Otherwise, there's just a little bit of crazing in the ceramic. There's a little bit of paint, little tiny scratches here and there. There is a lot of cold paint on both of these things. I'm going to turn my light down. I feel like she's getting really washed out there. There, that's a little bit better. So shaker hole is on the back of her little hat. Dennis. That's a name I haven't said in a good long time. Good to see you, Dennis. Thanks for popping in tonight, Lisa and Leanna. And Mr. here, he's pretty good shape too. Just a couple little tiny paint, I don't know, little tiny paint blips. Not a whole lot, but, and they both have stoppers as well and numbered on the bottom. And when they are hand in hand, I will show you again. When they're hand in hand, you cannot really see the repair. Okay, it kind of, his little arm crook kind of hides it when they're on display. So if you display these, nobody's going to know unless you pull it out and tell them the story. However, these have a unique story because they have been altered by Parmesan. All right, so also getting the Season's Greeting Vintage Christmas card along with it. All right, I have talked enough about this couple, and let's not hope that this this new, it doesn't continue. We've had some things peril in the past at Parmesan's hand, RIP Nut Cup from Dusty Moose, and a couple other things. But let's hope that that doesn't continue. I just thought it was funny for tonight. All right, let's do a countdown. Leanna has the high bid right now at 13. So we are looking for 14 or more. And let's do the countdown and find out how bad the lag is tonight. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
You're gonna have to tell me what happened to the wall because this is all new to me.
He's using as a, he just decided, you know, he's gonna scratch the paint off like a scratching post. Oh, and he literally has scratching posts all around the whole house. Yeah. There's one literally like inches, not even 12 inches away. And he decided to scratch the paint off the wall instead.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Yeah. I've been talking about sharing a picture of that for a couple weeks, so I decided to combine the two. All right, there is the Parmesan bid end. Thank you, Karen. We are looking at, let's see, Leanna had a just in case of 20. Gina came in there with a 22. MJ had a just in case of 22. So, and Dennis also had a just in case of 21. So in the event of a tie, I am looking on both of my devices. I go by who I see first. So the 22 that I see first is Miss Gina, or is it Jenna? I don't want to pronounce it wrong, but I see you first at 22 over MJ's 22. So it is coming to you, and I do believe you're a new name to me, so do make sure and email me your information so I can get your goodies packed up and sent on their way to you. Thank you so much.
$12, Amy, and Karen does raise a pretty interesting point. She said maybe something's behind the wall. I don't know. I mean, maybe he's...
It's like solid concrete wall, so I hope there's nothing behind there.
You have one of those older homes.
Maybe there's a ghost. I mean, it could be a number of things.
Could be. And you were right, Amy. It's Gina.
Gina. Okay. Gina. All right. Congratulations. Yep. Thank you.
All right, gang. I'm letting go of some of my styrofoam. Can you believe that? So $12. I have this cute little styrofoam Santa Claus. These were sold as kits, or they were mass produced, or you would have gotten like magazines like Amy has tonight, and they would show you how to do different crafts. So these were made a multitude of different ways. I believe with the staples on him that he's probably made by like a company. So I think he was made by like a company. I don't think it was a kit or anything. So excuse me, he's in super good condition. He's really, really cute. We'll start with his nose. It's a little mercury glass bead that they use for the nose. The eyes are like cardboard, and they're very like mid-century little eyes. He has his styrofoam beard. They used a little pipe cleaner for the mustache, and his body is styrofoam and cardboard, and it's flocked. So everything in red is flocked. His little belt buckle is stapled on there. There might be a little bit of wear to some of, because remember, this is cardboard that's flocked. So there might be a little wear up here on the hat. And then there's little push pins that are holding the rest of it together. So he's a super cute little bell style with a big, round belly, cone doll, maybe almost little Santa Claus. Now, right here, the way he sits, you kind of have to tilt him back a little bit. So when he sits, he does look like he's standing up straight. But in essence, when you get him, where's my little board here? In essence, what you'll do is he kind of tilts backwards. So that's how he's gonna stand kind of with his belly up a little bit. So he's really, really cute. So he measures about 5 inches tall. So I do see MJ in at 12. Thank you, MJ. So he measures about 5 inches tall. So he's really, really tiny. There might be a little bit of wear to the black, styrofoam down there, but that's painted. So you could touch that up if you want. I actually liked it because it looks like he's walking through snow. So it looks like it's snow on his boots. Again, styrofoam there. You'll see some push pins. That's how they held the beard in. So that's a little push pin here. And then his arms are attached, and he's got little styrofoam hands. Just super cute and kitschy. So there's not much more to say. But once you get one of these, you're going to want more. And he's going to be your tiny little guy. And you can get, of course, some bigger ones. So let's go ahead and count him down. We're looking for 13 or more. No real damage, just a little bit of wear to the flocking. But other than that, really, really good condition. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. He's even got a little styrofoam there to show for the pom-pom on his hat. Bump chenille here in the front for like the ermine on the hat. And just a cute little guy at 5 inches tall. Again, just with the staples and stuff, I don't think somebody could have done that at home. And you'll see there's staples underneath too. So
I found one like that too, like the exact same one. So I think they're manufactured too.
All right, Karen G, thank you so much. MJ, coming to you, friend. Thank you, thank you.
Congratulations. All right. I have a choice round. It's going to start at 16. I have some Christmas corsages. Usually when I pick these up, they're not in good shape, and then I usually craft with them. A lot of the little bits and bobbles that are on my hat are elements from Christmas corsages, but both of these were really nice, and I didn't want to cut them apart. So here's the two choices I have. All right, so choice starting at 16 for the Christmas corsages. So I'm going to show a little up close. I love to look for pink ones. Pink ones are not easy to come by. And so there are glass balls in here that are kind of covered in that wire mesh. And then there's one that's not with wire mesh, pink berries, sugared plastic bells with mercury bead clappers. There's some like little silver trimmed pink ribbon. And then there's like foily stems. This one's really nice. And then it is all built on like one of those foil leaves. Matthew and Heather. Hello, Heather. I see you both in there at 16. So, and then it does have the little pin back on the back there. So this one measures 5 by 4 on that one. Matthew and Moose. Hey, Dusty. I see you in at 17. Thank you so much. So that is number 1. Love the pink. And this one is equally as nice shape. This one is more red, but it has this cool stockinette butterfly. I love this butterfly. Never seen one like that before. And then it has big mercury bead flowers in here and some little mercury bead sprigs and some kind of like hot pink glass bulbs, leaves, and a little bit of red ribbon. This one also has a little pin back here on the back. This one's a little larger. This one is 6.5 by 4.5. Okay. So, Susan, I see you in there at 20. Thank you so much. So this is for choice. Winner can take one or both. And if we have anything left, then we'll go down the line. Okay. So we are looking for 21 or more. Let's do the countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A bid ends. Matthew, I see you're 23. Sea Glass, I saw you're 22. I know, I love that stockinette butterfly. And there's no snags in it either, which is pretty amazing on a corsage with that stockinette. I love that. All right. Sea Glass, I see you're 24. Dusty Moose has a just in case of 28. And there is Karen's bid end. So first choice is going to go to Dusty at 25. Dusty, let me know if you want pink or red. Pink or red. I'm sorry you had a crappy day, Dusty. Hopefully we'll make it better for you. There is lots of lagging. I agree with that. All right, Dusty's going to take pink. You got it. Thank you so much. Dusty's taking pink. All right. Second pick is going to go to Sea Glass, I believe. Yes, Sea Glass at 24. Let me know if you would like the red one. You can certainly pass if you would like. Behind that is going to be Matthew at 23, and then it will go back to Susan. So if I called your name, just let me know in that order. Sea Glass. And Sea Glass, to answer your question, no. I know you emailed me asking a question. No. The answer is no. I haven't had time to look for that yet. But I will. I will. Oh my goodness, the lag. Oh, she says yes. Okay. All right. You got it. Thank you so much.
$28, Amy. $28. And I didn't preview this little guy, although I think he can fit into your Christmas, but this is an August angel. And this is a little harder series to find. I might have to lean on Amy for a minute because I think that this is made by Arnart.
It is Arnart, yes.
These are Arnart. So I do believe this is a little harder series to find. This is probably only the third, not like the third August one, but this is like the third style of this angel that I've ever found. So I thought with August coming, I better offer it up. You don't have to use it for August or have any significance. I mean, you can just pop this into your Christmas display if you want to. So it's really fun. He or she has the rhinestone on the little bag. And I think the little bag is a suitcase and an umbrella because we are traveling a lot in August. So I think that's maybe what this little angel has. So my favorite part is they did use pink. So you can see there are some pink highlights here. The red paint is really good on the bow. The face is really good. I love the off-centered little halo that he or she has on their head. There is a little bit of crazing here to the back, but there is no damage whatsoever. So these are a little harder to find, and these can be a little pricey, especially if you're trying to make.
I was just going to say that is a fantastic price for that angel.
Yeah. So if you're trying to, collect all 12 months, in 28, I was amazed that I was able to get it. Truth be told, when I got it, it was really, really dirty, and I had to spend a lot of time cleaning it. So I think that's why I was able to get it. So it measures 5 inches tall. So 5 inches tall. Again, a harder to find series of these angels. I love the big oversized red bow. I love the little pink umbrella. There is a little bit of pink wear right there to the front, but it does have both rhinestones, as you can see, and it is the August angel. So I love the detail on the face of these. I always thought these looked like Cupies. That was always
I've always known them to be the Cupie. Cupie angels. I've only ever come across one ever.
I have a July one that I kept for my July collection. I think we have a December one, and then this would be the third one that I've ever found. So again, $28 if anybody's interested. If you guys know, these are harder to find. They are pretty iconic kitsch angels. The only condition issue whatsoever is there's a little bit of crazing to it. Maybe a little discolor to the crazing, but nothing major. And it's pretty typical of your ceramics from the mid-century. So I see Renee in at 28. Thank you so much. Kathy's in at 28. So we're looking for 29 or more. Again, no condition issues to call out, just a little bit of crazing here on the back. You can see on the head there. And then other than that, I didn't have to do nothing. I had to clean the heck out of it. Like, it was dirty. But other than that, in super good shape. So I see Kathy in at 30. Let's go ahead and do a countdown, looking for 31 or more. And active bidders can do a just in case. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Looking for 31 or more. The bid end from Karen G. I love the blue eyes. Could be a little boy, little girl. Again, very Cupie-esque. Really fun angel to add to your collection. And if you cover up the front, it goes right into your Christmas stuff. So there is the bid end. Wow, right there at the end, we had the just in case of 35. Kathy, but Renee had the top just in case of 36. So Renee, friend, it's coming to you. Thank you guys very much. Thank you both. Thank you.
Congratulations. Okay, you guys, I did a lag check while I was waiting for 12 seconds is what I have.
Wow.
So keep that in mind. If you're bidding and doing just in cases tonight, definitely refresh before each round. It's bad tonight. So I wish we could make it go away. I sure do, but we can't. All we have is the gear wheel to help you catch up if you're lagging behind. Hey, Janine, good to see you. All right, I have a $24 start for my next round. And it's been a really long time since I have had one of these. I stinking love these. I love these so much. This is a little ice skater Santa. I love his skinny little weird legs. And he is made by Delta Novelty. And there's a couple different variations. There's also a Mrs. Claus. Like this. There are some standing ones, and then this guy is just meant to like kind of sit. Like he had a oopsie and he fell on the ice. So I have him sit for you. There we go. So it's kind of like, oops, Santa fell. And he does have a string on him that he can be an ornament as well. MJ, I see. Thank you so much. So he does have a little string back here. His little Made in Japan sticker is no longer present, but I've had these before, so I do know that they are. He has a little stockinette face. I love how these are made. Little stockinette face, just the cutest. I love. And tiny little berry for the nose, little tiny chenille stem for his little mustache. And I love this kind of, snowy chenille trim that they use on these pieces. He has little kind of mittens hanging out, and then he's got his little ice skates So they're just kind of like that silvery cardboard for the ice skates. This one here has a little bit of wear kind of right in there, but at least they're both there because sometimes those are missing. His legs do not bend, FYI, so you cannot straighten him out or bend his legs. His arms do have a little bit of armature, but they're very tough to bend. So you just kind of have to leave him in this little, you can just kind of plop him in your tree if you don't want to hang him either. Or if you have one of those ice skater ponds, that would look really cute too. Okay, MJ's in there at 24. Measurement for him, he is 7 by 5. 7 by 5. Okay, let's do a countdown. We're looking for 25 or more. MJ's got the high bid. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ho, ho, ho. Bid ends. Delta Novelty Minx. Delta Novelty. They did a lot of great pieces, Delta Novelty. And Easter pieces too. All right, there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. MJ Bear. Ho, ho, ho. Coming to you. Thank you so much.
All right, Amy, $20 choice. $20 choice. And it's some new old stock coming at you. This is the last that I have. So in my last sale, I snuck in some of the little goobers that were the elves. These are the only 2 sets of angels that I have, and then that's it. So $20 choice, new old stock, never opened. The little button here isn't even popped up or used. William, I see your 20. It is the Christmas ornament made in Japan, and you get these two flocked angels with the spun heads. I think these are really neat. They're holding some kind of a pine cone. And again, it's the cellophane that's going to make it hard to see, but I'll do my best to hold it up close. So these are super unique. I've never
even so different than they usually are.
I've never even seen these outside of a pack or in a pack, and they have that like spun mesh here. At least that's what I believe it is. Yeah, it's that spun mesh, very reminiscent of that 1950s, like the Miro Star kind of stuff. And they measure 3 inches tall. So again, and it looks like her eyes, they kind of faintly stamped, but again, new old stock. And you can kind of see they have their little gold hanger there. So they could have been ornaments or just little cone angels in your display. So I see sea glass in at 21. So we're looking for 22 or more. I do love the graphics on the foil, the cardboard foil there on the top. So that's going to be your first one that you can choose from. Then your second one here, these are your little holiday decorations, and they have these satin little bodies. So again, these are your very non-traditional Christmas colors. So this one is almost like a copper color, and this one is a purple. And then both of these little ladies here, of course, their wings are perfect. They're foiled wings. They have their little metal halo there. And spun little heads with their fun little blonde hair. So I'll hold them still there so you can see. Again, pardon the cellophane, but again, these are new old stock. So, and they measure about 3 inches tall as well. So that's what the back looks like. Again, company minks, I don't know. I can only tell you that they are made in Japan. So
I don't recognize that topper. Sometimes I don't either, but I don't recognize that one.
I don't either. Sometimes the Commodore company, made them. Sometimes they were just bulk made in Japan for these remind me of what would have been sold at the 5 and Dime, like at the Woolworth, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So it just would have been Japan. So the way we'll claim them, this will be set B and this will be set A. Okay, so this will be A or B. So let's go ahead and do a countdown on these. We're looking for 22 or more. And again, these are new old stock, spun head angels made in Japan, probably late 50s, early 60s. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 22 or more, or the bid end. And again, this one you'll claim as A. This one you'll claim as B. Again, I've never even seen these just floating around. I'm not saying they're rare. They're just really, really unique. Really fun and unique. So, all right, there is our bid end. So, William, friend, it looks like 22. At 22, you got first choice over sea glass. So it's letter A, letter B, And again, and then you might want to twist her head a little bit. You can just tell they've had a rough life in these packages. So you got them, sir. They're both yours. Thank you so much. Congratulations, William.
Congratulations. All right.
They're really fun.
I have a choice round at 20 as well. And I am trying to part with some of my goobers. Okay. I'm trying to part with some of my goobers. Okay. You guys don't know. You guys hear me talk about the goobers all the time. I like the pine cone gnomes, but I also like these putz snowmen. I have a few that I saved back, but I'm going to let these two go tonight. And they're very similar in nature, just a little bit different, obviously, by color. So these are, this one's more considered a nodder because his head is on a chenille stem. So his head can kind of bobble a little bit. This one is more stationary as far as construction goes. But I'm going to show them to you a little up close. I only have two tonight. MJ, I see your 20, and Wings, and Judy, I see you in there. Thank you both. So we'll start with Mr. Nodder. So he has blue plastic hat. So both of these have a little discoloration going on the spun cotton head. FYI, both of them do. But their bodies are that mica glittered kind of cardboard pulp stuff, and then spun cotton little feet. And they're both on little mica discs covered with glitter. They have chenille arms, and then their little funny, weird chenille pipe out of their mouth, and their little scarf. So they have everything that they're supposed to have, as far as I know. I believe these are both Japan. Neither one of them are stamped. And then the white one here, he does not have, his head does not move. He does have a little hanger though. So if you wanted him to hang rather than sit, he does have that available. I just love these. I can't get enough of these. So similar kind of construction, also not stamped on the bottom, but these are Japan ones. And the blue hat one is just a little bit taller, than his little black hat friend. So measurements for these, where are we at? The blue hat one is 2 3/4, and the black hat one is 2 1/2. So they're just a little bit taller. Okay, let's do, this was what initially got Parmesan interested in breaking poor shopper girl's arm. Was one of these guys. So he was after these, and it's not the first time that he has went after spun cotton. I will say that. So I have to do a better job at keeping these, but usually he doesn't mess with anything that's in my preview board. Usually he doesn't mess with it. So I wasn't worried about leaving the room for 5 seconds, but now I know better. Don't leave the room. Don't leave anything unattended. He cannot be trusted. Okay, let's do a countdown. Judy Gnarly Jones has no, MJ, I see you're 25. Just pop in there. All right, MJ's got the high bid at 25. We're looking for 26 or more on a choice. We will claim by color. We can do blue or white. All right, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Oh, he is awake.
He's like, keep talking, Mom. Keep talking.
Yeah. Brooke, you have to rewind and watch the beginning. You have to rewind. Okay. Nikki, I see you're 27. Wings has got a just in case in there. And there is Karen's bid end. All right. So at the end there, it looks like Wings is going to be my winner at 28. So Wings, let me know if you want blue, white, or both. If Wings doesn't take both, Nikki, you get back up. And then Judy after that. Oh, goodness. Yeah, Karen says I need to make Parmesan stickers. What do you guys think? Altered by Parmesan. White snowman, please. All right, Wings is taking the white guy. All right, you got it. Nikki, let me know if you want Mr. Blue Man. Mr. Blue Man, or Judy is on deck after that, and then MJ. Nikki's passing. Okay, no worries on that. So Judy, let me know. Or if Judy passes, MJ.
Judy said yes.
Oh, she says yes. There it is. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you.
All right. $24, Amy, $24. And it's hard for me to find plastic Christmas, especially that's in good condition. So this is the first time I've ever been fortunate enough to find one of these. I think this is made by Rosbro. It is a Santa. He is a candy container. And then he is on one of your traditional white like reindeer. So this isn't a marriage. They actually made these. And then there would have been, they did glue these together, and there would have been like a lollipop that would have went in the back of his little sack right there. What makes this even better is it's the original ribbon. Okay. So a lot of times the ribbon or the reins, let's call it, is missing. This is actually literally the way it would have been sold. So in super good condition. Joe, thank you. I see you for 25. So we're looking for 26 or more. The paint is really good on Santa's face. This is probably one of my favorite, very atomic mid-century looking plastic Santas. They did make them that they were very old world looking or very traditional. This one's very whimsical. You can see the beard kind of wisped there to the side. So I see Gnarly in at 26. MJ was in at 26. We're looking for 27 or more. The antlers are not broke. The legs are not broke on the deer. That usually happens to these. And there's no real discoloration as I keep spinning them around to the glue. Sometimes the glue does discolor. So pretty much some little youngster must have gotten this for Christmas, probably played with it once or twice, and then got packed away. So he measures about 5 inches tall, and he's very happy. He's like a miniature hi-ho Santa, you know, like some of the other plastic companies, you know, made him, called them that. So he's 5 inches tall, and he's 4.5 inches wide. So Susan, I see you're 28, so we're looking for 29 or more. Get in here. You can see there's no scuffs to it. There's no fading to it. Again, like I said, the glue, there's no yellowing, and that's the way he would have been made. They usually didn't paint the backs of these, so that's not a defect. That's just the way it is. So I see Caroline in at 29. Judy's back in at 30, so we're looking for 31 or more. All original again. That's his original ribbon. That's not a remake. This is the way he'd have been sold. So let's count it down. We are doing just in case for active bidders, 31 or more, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I see Judy in at 35. Looking for 36 or more. And again, he stands nice and tall. There's no weirdness. I see Joe's just in case. I see Jamie's just in case. I see everyone's just all coming in at once. And there is our bid end. Karen G, thank you so much. So the highest just in cases were 40, I see. So Joe, friend, he's coming to you for $41. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Thank you, everybody.
Awesome. All right. I'm going to do this early tonight because usually I forget by 9:15. It's almost 9 o'clock. This is your refresh reminder if you haven't done one yet. Okay. Definitely refresh tonight. The lag is bad. Okay. This is not necessarily Christmas, but it definitely is Christmas colored and not a color of Viking glass I've ever come across. So I don't bring glass very often unless it's something special. I thought I would offer this here before I take it to the booth because this is not a color Viking that you just see every day. This is emerald green, and this is a 6-petal handkerchief. And they did make these in a couple different sizes, but it's that good, yummy Christmas green. It's not their typical green that I do see all the time. This one I saw immediately, and I was like, ooh, Christmas green. There's no chipping or really any kind of issues. I did clean this. There's a couple captured bubbles in here. I don't know if I'm going to get them to focus. Tiny little captured bubbles. There's a couple that are in the glass. That is just something from manufacturing. So it is a 6-petal. So if you come across a piece of glass that's got this on the bottom, you know, you got Viking. Ellie Smith did some similar bottoms, but they have 5 on the bottom. And really there's not any kind of notable issues I can tell you about this. These look great. I do know that these look great with some mercury beads draped back in there. I know we've had some pictures sent into Fantastic Finds over the years. that they look great with jewelry draped over them as well. Jerry, I see you. Thank you so much. And Susan, Nikki Moss, good to see you, lady. And Susan and Jerry back in there. Thank you so much. So I didn't actually test this, and I actually don't know. Is my black light dead? Of course it is. You know, the one time I actually want to use it, it's dead. So I don't know if this fluoresces. I can't imagine that it does. No, it doesn't. Probably not. Not all the green glass does. Sometimes it would, but I don't believe so. But yeah, this is the smallest size. There's one that has kind of the fingers are a little bit taller than this, kind of look more like a flame. Measurement for this, it is 7 inches tall, and then about the widest, they're not completely uniform, but about 6 inches kind of at the widest point. Okay. So let's do a countdown. We are looking for 46 or more. Jerry right now has the high bid at 45. So if you have a bid in there, you can use it just in case if you would like. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I bid. And yes, these look great with the swung vases if you are into that. I just recently got some swung vases over the weekend, so I was going to take this down there, but you guys, I'm glad that I brought it.
Who am I selling with? This is blowing. This doesn't make any sense. I don't understand.
I don't bring glass in unless it's cool. You know, like I thought this was cool. All right, there is the end from Karen. All right, at the end there, I'm going to set this down. At the end there was some just in cases in play. Jerry, I saw your 55, Nikki Moss at 69, Susan 51, and Renee at 87. So that's going to overtake Nikki Moss. So Renee, congratulations. It is yours for 70. Congratulations. Awesome piece. I'm glad that I decided to bring it tonight, not take it to the booth. Thank you so much.
All right, $20 choice. $20 choice. These are probably made by different manufacturers, and they're from the late 40s into the 50s, okay? So it's going to be choice on chalkware snowmen candle holders, okay? So $20 choice. This is going to be your first one. These are some of my favorite, and I've only seen these once or twice. I've seen them at the holiday shows, but I've never really had them to resell. So
yeah, I've never run across those either. Those are fabulous.
You can see there is some remnants of the candle in 2 of these, okay? So you can clean it out if you want to. I left it the way I found it. So this is your first one that you can choose from. I love the cattywampus coal style eyes. So that's intended. You know, they're not supposed to be totally rounded. They're supposed to look like real pieces of coal. So this is your first little snowman here. He has his black little hat. He has his red little nose, and he's super happy. And you would have put a little candle in here. I left that there. I agree, Joe. These were dime store. These would have been sold at like the Woolworths and stuff like that. Most often you see the Santa heads like behind me here. So you see the Santas, but not the snowmen. So I left that there in case you wanted to stick a candle in. I think it's going to help hold it in place. So this one is going to be, I better give them letters again. I think that's easier. So this one's going to be letter A, and he measures about 4.5 inches tall by 4 inches wide. So no chips or cracks. Okay. This one is unique and really, really fun. If you're into like the starry-eyed.
Oh, he's awesome.
The starry-eyed like Holt Howard things, or the very atomic mid-century things, or pastel colors. This guy here kind of is lounging on his back. That's the way they painted it at the factory. A little bit of it ran there. He has some sort of a like scribble on the bottom. I think he was 31 cents at the 5 and dime. But he's sort of laying here. You can see the candle goes in his hand right there. He's got his little songbook, and I think he's just singing away. So he has his little top hat on. There might be a little bit of wear to the back. And this one is a little bit more of a matte when it comes to the painting, okay? So he does have little details here for his scarf. Again, really, really fun. And he just sits there on his back. So he's sitting there singing away. He's kind of your little lazy atomic snowman. So there you can see they even gave him 2 little red dimples there, and he's just singing away from his little carol book. So the way he sits, he measures about 3¼ inches tall, so almost 4 inches tall, and he's about 5½ inches wide. So that's going to be letter B, okay? This one I've never had, but I've seen it at holiday shows.
That's cute.
So this one is very, very hard to come by. It is a candle holder. The little candle goes in his arm right there. He has his little kitschy polka dot dog friend. He has his broomstick here, and he is actually marked on the back Kleiner. I think it's Kleiner. I've never heard of the company. It's Kleiner. They kind of offset some of the letters when they stamped it. So this guy is really hard to come by, and he is also a candle holder. I think they all look really kind of fun together. So if you would want to have a fun little display, you could buy them all and have them all together. They did come from the same estate. This guy here measures 8 inches tall by about 5 inches wide. So no damage to report, just a little bit of wear. So I see Pole Pop in at 25. I see Catherine Young, hello friend, in at 30. So we're looking for 31 or more. And again, just let me hold it up so you can see the fun spotted dog. 3-dimensional. He's hanging out with Frosty. I see Catherine back in at 35. So we're looking for 36 or more. So this one's going to be letter C. Okay. So again, it's choice. This one is signed on the back, stamped by a company. So that one is going to be letter C. This one is letter B. Very atomic. I really love the eyes. Again, some of these I'd never sold before. The first one I did have once before, all candle holders. So this is letter B. I see Susan in at 39, so we're looking for 40 or more, and then we'll hold up the first one I showed you, and this one is letter A, and he's super cute with all the coal. So active bidders can use it just in case. Let's go ahead and count it down. We are looking for 40 or more. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Pole Pop's in at 40, looking for 41. I know, Minx. And again, these came from the same estate. And I think they would look really fun together if somebody wanted to keep them all and display them all together. I see Minx's just in case. I'm sorry, MJ's just in case. I see Sea Glass. I see Dusty's just in case right before that bid end. So thank you so much, Karen, for the bid end. So 47. 47. Dusty, you get first choice at 47. MJ, you'll have backup. And then Sea Glass, you'll be third. So 47 to Dusty. This one was letter A. This one is letter B. Again, all in very good condition, just a little bit of paint wear. And then letter C was the big boy. So that was at 47. So this one is C. Guy singing his heart out was letter B. And this guy is letter A. So I got you for A and C, Dusty. Thank you so much. So this one was letter C and A. So I got you for those. Thank you so much. So then MJ at 46. Were you interested in the starry-eyed guy? And then it goes back to Sea Glass. And then what I'll do is if MJ or Sea Glass passed, and anyone who had a bid, gotcha, MJ, no worries. So Sea Glass, were you interested in Starry-Eyed Snowman at 41?
And we got after that Paul Pop, and then Susan, and then Catherine.
Okay, so we're waiting to hear from Sea Glass. So Sea Glass, let me know if you were interested in the Starry-Eyed one at 41. Also pass, no worries, guys. So then if you just rattle them off, it's Pole Pop at 40, and then Catherine, if you guys are interested. And I thought he was going to be one of the popular ones with the starry-eyed. So Catherine, if you were interested.
So Pole Pop, then Susan Camp, then Catherine. Yes, in that order. Pole Pop's passing. And Catherine's passing. Susan Camp, it's on to you. It is on you. And so Susan, I think that was everybody that was in there.
All right. So Susan, just let me know in the chat. If you pass, that's fine. We'll bring him back in the recap. But that would be Susan for 39. Susan for 39.
You
want to see? No worries, guys. We'll bring him back in the recap.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. We appreciate you being here. Thank you. All right. This guy's pretty cool. I did want to keep him, truth be told, but I never run across one of these before. So I thought I would share. So this is Cutie Pie Waving Santa. He is that kind of softer blow mold plastic, and he is flocked. He is in a permanent seated position. You can see he's made by Kurt Adler, and he is made in Hong Kong. So he's stamped on his boot, Kurt Adler company here on his little boot. I love him, and he's relatively good shape. I would say there might be just like a little wear in a couple spots, maybe on his little like fur trim, but his beard is nice and full. And he has his little belt underneath there. He is just the cutest. The same pose you can find with like more of a traditional Santa face. This one is more on the kitschy side. And he's great for like a shelf sitter or, you know, something like that. I will bring this my next round, this awesome Brock's candy tin. That's kind of how I had him in my preview, was sitting atop this cool candy tin. So you could pretty much sit him anywhere. You could totally craft with him if you wanted to. Really, the only notable issue with him, let me get caught up on the chat. Catherine and Brenda, I see you both. Thank you so much. There is a little bit of missing flocking right there, like on the bottom of his like mitten, but you really can't even see it like when he's sitting. Here's the back. Again, just kind of nice and clean. Not really kind of major issues, I would say, with him. He's very lightweight as well. Very lightweight. He does kind of look like the Norelco Santa. Yeah, he does. He kind of looks like that.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what Santa would be like without a beard, though? Just a mustache?
I don't want to. Funny. I don't want to live in a world that Santa doesn't have.
I think he would look funny. He kind of has like a little bit younger of a face, though, to me, too, even though he's got white hair. And there's a little bit of hair poking out underneath his hat, too. All right, measurement real quick for him. Waving Santa, he's 8.5 by 5, about 5 at kind of the widest point. Okay, so Susan, I see you're 32. So we're looking for 33 or more. Let's do a countdown. Again, made by Kurt Adler. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ho, 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 bid end. He's so darn cute.
He's kind of really got that leg crossed, like he's got the heel, like the heel,
some attitude. All right, Brenda, I see you're 33. Oh, right before Karen's bid end. All right, Brenda, coming to you at 33. Thank you so much. Oh, Jason's frozen. Jason, am I frozen? Well, I hope not. Who's frozen? Jason's frozen. Oh, can you, I hope it's not me. Oh, is it me? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait, you guys can see me, though, right? I'm not frozen, too? Jason's frozen. Okay. Shoot. Oh, he's going to come back. He just disappeared. He'll be back. He'll be back. Oh, we don't need to be full screen now. Little screen. That's fine. Oh, internet went out. Okay. Well, he's going to restart that and be back. He's going to be back. Okay. You guys can all see me, though, because usually when that happens, it's me. It's me. Okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad. Well, I'm not glad that Jason's internet went out, but I'm glad that I didn't freeze too. Sometimes I just don't know. All right. I'm going to write Brenda's down because I didn't do that. Thank you. All right. Jason's refreshing and he will be back momentarily. Is it like totally out, or you just have to restart it? Oh, poop. So how's it going? How you guys doing? I don't know. Hopefully you just have to restart it. Like, uh-oh. How can I refresh this view? Jamie, if you can either like close out of YouTube completely and come back, or in the upper right hand corner, if you're watching on like your iPad or your phone, tap the screen, and then there in the upper right hand corner there should be a little gear wheel. If you tap on that, there should be like toggle down to playback speed, and then hit 2 times, and it should automatically catch you up, and I'll sound like a chipmunk until you're caught up again. Or you can just close it out. If you're watching on like laptop, computer, it's in the lower right hand corner, the same kind of settings. That's the easier way to refresh. Hey Timmy, hey, good to see you. Please keep doing it. Oh, it's totally out. Oh, dang it. Well, I hope you can get it back on, and then just pop backstage. I hope you can get it back on. Well, that's a bummer. Oh, dang it. Okay. Oh, dang. All right. Well, hopefully Jason will be back. No. Oh no. All right. All right. I'm gonna do. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do the candy tin. I said I was gonna do that next, so I will do that. Okay. That's gonna start at 18. I have the Brock's candy tin. This one's cool. I don't think I've ever come across this one before. I've had different variations of Brock's candy tins, but I don't think I've had this one before. Now, I will say that there is, usually I'll pick them up when they have a little rusty, crusty, dusty stuff on the top, but the graphics were pretty good. And the bottom's not too terrible. I think probably like, you know, just from sitting, it does have some patina on the top, but it did not warrant me not getting it because of the cool graphics on the top. So it's this really awesome, like clear glass candy jar filled with those quintessential filled candies. I can taste this. I don't know if you guys can look at this picture and like remember what these tasted like. My grandma always had these Brock's filled candies, but I can taste these. The orange ones and the yellow ones were always my favorite out of this bunch. And it did originally come with 3 pounds of candy in here. There's nothing in here anymore. I have not taken the lid off, so I don't know what is on the inside. It has these cool kind of, what are these called? Fleur-de-lis? Is it fleur-de-lis? Something like that on the side. And it has the same kind of cool jar graphic on the other side. Now there's some scratches every once in a while. Like there's one here, there's one here. They're not kind of rusted out or anything. I would say like this side has a little bit more scratching than the other side does. And there's a couple tiny little like dimple. I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch that. Little kind of dimple dents. I don't know. Like kind of a little right in there. But I thought the condition was still pretty good for what it was. Patina is seasoning. Makes it extra delicious. Okay, Heather. I see it. Okay. There's definitely nothing in there. If there was something moving around in there, I would find a way to get the lid off, but there's definitely nothing in there. Lisa, I see your 20. Thank you so much. And then on this side, it does list the ingredients here on the side. This one doesn't have a date on it. Just based on the style of it, I would say like early 50s on this one. Measurement for the tin, it is 8.5 by 4 3/4 by 3 1/4. So Lisa Day, I'm going to count this down for you. We're looking for 21 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid on. These were always really good. And then ribbon candy. Always had to have the ribbon candy at Christmas. That was like, do they even make ribbon candy anymore? I don't even know. Caroline, did you have a bid in there and I missed it? Oh, you did. I'm so sorry. I didn't highlight your bid. I'm sorry, Caroline. All right, Caroline, there's your just in case. I see you. Thank you so much. And there is the bid end from Karen. Joe, your 24 came in after the bid end. So Caroline, I believe it's coming to you for 21. Yes. All right. Congratulations, Caroline. Thank you so much. All right. They still make ribbon candy. Well, that's good to know. I haven't ever seen any. I haven't seen any in store in a really long time. So I didn't know if anybody still made it. Horrocks makes it. Jamie, I love Horrocks. We have one in Battle Creek, but it's not as big as the one in Lansing. Wait, is there a Horrocks in Grand Rapids? I didn't know that. Walmart carries ribbon candy? I am not up with the times, clearly. Okay. I'm going to do my snowman candy container next. I'm going to do that next. He is really cool. I've never had one like him. I don't think I've ever had one like him before. He's going to start at 45. He's going to be the highest start I have for the sale tonight. He's definitely not the largest size that these come in. I would say he's probably medium sized for him. And I love the texture on this guy. I don't know what to call this. It's kind of chenille. It's kind of like, it looks like dried coconut, but I know that's not what it is. But he is a Nodder snowman candy container. He's really fabulous. I absolutely love him. Judy and MJ, I see you. Thank you so much. And I would say overall, he's very nice. Very, very nice condition. I've only ever seen one like this at the Midwest Holiday Show. He is made in Western Germany. Does have, it says container made in Western Germany, stamped on the very bottom. Judy and Dixie. Hey, Dixie, good to see you. And Dusty, I see you both in there at 48. Thank you so much. So I would say like general condition, I would say he's really nice. Really nice condition. There might just be a couple, like maybe a little discoloration on the chenille and a little kind of spot right in there. But otherwise, I think he's really nice. His eyes and his his nose is a little red berry, and his eyes and his mouth are felt little circles. He does have kind of like a plastic coated paper cardboard hat. His little bottle brush tree, really cute. He does open up because he is a candy container. It has that yummy paper on the inside. This one doesn't say like Germany or anything stamped on the paper. It is just kind of blue flower. You can see the spring. That is how the head is attached. And there's not any kind of cracking or anything that I'm seeing. I just think he's really nice shape. So measurement for this one, he is 7 inches tall to the top of his hat and about 3 inches kind of at his like widest, which is like his feet. His feet are a little bit wider than his belly. You can kind of move his little chenille arm and kind of bend it however that you would want his little pose to be. And the spring and the head, they don't feel loose to me. Sometimes with these paper mache, they can get a little loose over time, but I think it's nice and secure on there. All right, a coconut snowman. He's the coconut snowman. There needs to be a new Christmas song about him. All right, let's do a countdown. Judy Gnarly Jones has the high bid right now at 50, so we're looking for 51 or more. Dixie just popped in there with the 51, so we're looking for 52 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh no, bid end. He kind of looks like Mr. Bill too. Coconut snowman. Don't eat him. He's not a macaroon. Don't eat him. All right. I'm seeing your just in cases come in there, and there is Karen Snowy bid end. Thank you so much, Karen. All right, at the end there, let's see. MJ was at 60, Dusty Moose 61, Craig, I saw you're 57, and Judy Gnarly Jones has the highest just in case at 65. So Judy, Snowman is coming to you for 62 2 over Dusty Moose. Thank you so much. Hey, John. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. Thank you so much. And that was what I called him on my paper too. It's Coconut Snowman. Thank you guys so much. I will look for some more for these. I'll look for some more. I always look for these candy containers. Sometimes I see them and they're not the greatest of condition, but I try and keep my eye out for those. Okay. And if you're just popping on, Jason lost his internet. Darn it. Oh, you can't get it back on? Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Well, we'll have to do some bonus rounds next week. We'll do some bonus rounds next Thursday. Maybe we'll start at 7 o'clock instead of 8 o'clock next Thursday so we can get Jason's stuff in. Oh, I feel terrible that the internet went out. Oh, dang it. All right. Well, we'll just roll through it, you guys. Sorry, Jason and Tina. I hope you guys can get that working. I'm so very sorry. All right. Let's see. Candy container. All right. We are going to do... We'll do a choice round. How about we do a choice round? This is going to start at 18. And I cannot type. All right, choice at 18 for my next round. All right. I have some left in snowman pieces. There's lots more pieces than what I have available, but I have a couple pieces tonight to choose from. So I have, send your good juju to Jason and Tina, please. Okay, so choice rounds. So first I have, so these are both left in, the little snowman. There is a Mrs. Snowman that would coordinate with this. I just have the Mr. He has a candle holder. So you're supposed to put like a little votive on his hat. I have used these before as little risers for bottle brush trees. They look pretty cute that way. You can definitely use it with whatever that you would like. There's no chipping to him. He's in really nice shape. I can't really tell you any kind of condition issues with him. There's this little mark right here. That doesn't come off. I think it's under the glaze. I think maybe whoever painted his little buttons just kind of got a little splotch right there with their paintbrush and then it got glazed over. But that's pretty much it. Neither one of these have their left-in stickers anymore. So here's the size that we're looking at for him. He is 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. That's the size for him. Yes, there's a napkin holder. There's a tidbit holder. There's figurines. There's smaller candle holders. There's lots of pieces that coordinate with them. And then I have the salt and pepper shakers, smaller salt and pepper shakers. There's rain shakers too, so a little bit bigger size than these guys. So this was what the Mrs. Snowman looks like. So there is a candle holder that matches the other one. So they do both have their little stoppers on the bottom. Again, good condition on these guys. Just maybe a little cold paint rub on the back of his hat. Her hat looks like just a couple little spots on hers as well, but no chipping, just a little bit of creasing on those. So I'll put them next to each other so you can see the size difference. See if we can fit everybody up here on the board. There we go. So there they all kind of are together. I think they are very cute. I love this line of the little snow people. They're very cute. So the candle holder is 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. The shakers are about 3 1/2 by 2 1/4. Oh, the planter. Yeah, I forgot about the planter. Yep, there's planters too. So there's lots of different pieces for that. I will bring those back. I'll do a recap at the end. And we do have quite the lag tonight. Oh, Nikki, I see you're 18. Speaking of the lag. All right. Last time I counted and did a lag check, we were rolling at about 12 seconds lag. So I encourage you to refresh as often as you can so you're not falling behind in the broadcast, okay? So let's do a countdown looking for 19 or more on choice. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A bid end. All right, Susan and Nikki, I see you both. All right. Nikki is here just in case. And there's Karen's bid end. Oh, Susan, your just in case did come in after the bid end. I see that on both my devices. So Nikki, you did not need your just in case. So at 21, let me know if you want candle holder or shakers or both. Susan, you do get second pick. I am, John. Well, okay, I'll take it. I'm in the holiday hat club. I'm trying to make a Halloween one, but that's much more difficult. There's not as many Halloween bits and bobs to work with to make a Halloween hat. I'm trying though. Okay, Nikki's gonna take the candle holder. You got it. Thank you so much. Candle holder. All right. And Susan, you get second pick. Do you want the shakers? Let me know if you want the shakers. Oh, the left. Oh, we're all matchy. Oh, I got it. Do I still have the aqua hat? Yes, I do. I still have a turquoise hat. I just haven't decorated it. I have a brooch on it, but Pastor already have the shakers. All right, no worries on that. I'll bring the shakers back. I will bring them back. No worries. Oh, there's mugs too. I forgot there's mugs too. There's so many pieces to that. It's hard to keep them all straight. Okay. Let's see. I have, let's do the sky. If you want to, Heather, you can. I can add you in. Oh, Jason's back. Wait a minute. He's back. Jason,
can you see me, Amy?
Hi. Yes.
Can you? Okay. Like I'm on a hotspot with the phone, so it's no internet.
It's just like it's a little fuzzy, but I can see you.
Right. Do you want me to just forfeit and you continue? And I will bring another time. Let me know what you want to. And now I keep.
Yeah, you keep freezing for me. I don't know.
Amy, I'm just gonna forfeit. So if you want Heather in,
if you can hear me, can you hear me? That we might let's start earlier next week, and then we can get your other rounds in. Does that work?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
If you can still hear me, and if anybody bought from me, I'll just keep an open box. I'll just keep an open box till next week. So see you next week, guys.
All right. I'm sorry.
Keep going.
Bye. Oh gosh. Oh goodness. Okay. Well, that's a bummer. Okay. Heather, do you want to pop on with me? You can. If you want, just let me know. I'll do a round and then I'll see what Heather says. Well, hang on. We're gonna invite Heather on here. Let's see. All right, Heather, I'm sending you the link. Should be going soon. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, I'm going to start this next round at 14. And yeah, so if you didn't hear Jason, I know he was kind of garbled. He's going to keep invoices open through Fantastic Finds next Thursday. Okay, he's not going to invoice on Saturday for you guys. So we'll try and go on earlier next Thursday so we can get those rounds in. Okay. All right. So I have an Anna Lee. He's cute. And he's a good oldie too. He's well, he's not super old. He's not from the 60s, okay? He's not like that old. He's from 1993, so technically he is vintage. And I love his how he's sitting. He's sitting like a dog, and I think that's hilarious. So cute little hand-painted Annalie, and one little antler sticking out of the hat, and some holly and berries. And I love his little Santa hat. This is his original little bell. Thanks, I see you're 14. Thank you so much. And down here is the tag. So usually if you pull these to the side, they will always have a date marked on them. So he's a good old one. And he's got a little fluff fur on his tail. Of course, you could bend him, you know, pose him. He does have full wire armature in there. So you can kind of pose him all you want. But I really like how he is sitting. He does sit this way. I had him sitting like this in my preview. I think he's cute. I really like these. Sometimes the Annalies are a little creepy, truth be told. I don't mind the animals so much. Sometimes the people can get a little weird. Heather, I see you. Hello.
Hi.
All right. Minx and MJ, I see both in there. So we are looking for 18 or more on the Annalie deer. And let's do a countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bad and right.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Gotta turn. All right, there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, Minxie, coming to you. Thank you so much. All right. And Heather, thanks for popping on.
Hey.
With me. Are you going to sell some stuff? Or are you just here to keep me
I brought stuff over. I mean, I feel like.
All right, sure.
I can just do a few things from that I have for Saturday.
Okay. Sure,
and then
sure.
I can always, you know,
yeah,
add
if
in.
you guys weren't here when we started, Heather and I are doing a sale on Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Miss Pam Bama did have some oral surgery done, so she's not going to be on. So Heather and I are going to pop on and do, it's kind of a mixture of stuff. We do have kind of all sorts of stuff, not just Christmas. There's a little bit of Christmas, but we have kind of just a little bit of everything. So
I got mostly Christmas.
I have a lot of Christmas too. I just threw in some other stuff.
You know, I was just pulling some of the little stuff over first. I have most of my stuff for Amy's sale over on the floor. So I might need to be going up.
Before you go, Heather, since we have some new people in the chat tonight. So do you just want to talk about where you ship from,
Sure.
all that good stuff, who you are?
Sure.
I know we have some new people in the chat tonight.
Absolutely. All right, guys. So my email, it's important to know there's a dot in between the antique and agenda. And I obviously did not put it down here on the screen. Sorry about that. But Miss Amy is a professional, and so is Miss Gillett. So I know they both can put it in the chat for you guys.
There we go.
But I use the same services as Amy and Jason. I use the pirate ship. As far as when I'll be invoicing after Saturday. And I am shipping from Denver, Colorado area. That is considered more of the West. So for most of you who are living on the east side of the country, it is a little bit more expensive from the West. But that's the deal. What did I miss, Amy?
I think you covered everything.
Okay.
And yes, Leanna, 7 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. We'll be back here. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you want to do something? Do you want to sell something?
Well,
just let me know what you're starting at.
Okay. That's good. See, that's the thing is I'm going to be winging it a little bit because I did not plan yet. So, but this is, I was going to do a choice. We'll see if we can hold it up. I'm not a good balancer like Amy with her little white.
I'm not a good balancer either.
I think you are.
I tell you what, these picture frames, they do a darn good job about being a board. They're nice and hefty instead of a piece of cardboard. But me trying to balance stuff is not. Yeah.
But I always used to try to use a book, for, stability, and then it still would fall out. Okay, so I'm going to do a choice little lot. And so each lot is going to have a tin, a Santa, and a little lamppost pick. So the only difference, I'm sorry, Amy. Let's do this choice starting at 12. So the only difference is the tin. Let's just do a close-up of the two tin choices. We've got Scotch and we've got the textile tape. For all of you tin collectors, I'm going to say a lot of you probably already have the Scotch. You might be like, Helen, I have that. But you might not have the textile tape with the cute little
I don't see the textile as often.
Yeah. So if you do have it, and you can always like stack them, whatever you would want to do. But that's the main difference in the choice. So you're going to get either Scotch tin or textile tin. And then each one is going to come with a cute little plastic Santa. A little bit of a wear difference, but I mean, not that much. This guy looks like he's got a little bit of loss around. That's just his eyebrows. So this guy looks like he has a little more loss on his brim, the brim of his hat. But this is what they look like. They have white paint on the front, but from the back, no paint at all. Just red plastic little Santas. And then each one has a little lamppost Noel plastic pick. Yeah.
Flippin' Cute wants to know, were you ever in Loveland, Colorado at an estate sale a couple of years ago?
Yeah.
Probably.
I'm all over the place. I'll go anywhere. I'll go to Nebraska. Okay, so you can see my terrible waitressing skills, my balancing and holding skills, but here we go. So textile tape or Scotch. And thank you. Wait, how do we say this?
Timmy. It's Timmy.
Timmy. Thank you, Timmy. Let's start counting down. Are you guys ready? From 20?
Yes.
20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I see William saying hi to Christy. Hey, Christy.
Hey, Christy. Did I say hi to you? I might not have. Oh, the lag is terrible tonight. Well, you heard me say that already. It's bad. Okay, there's a bid end from Karen. Tammy Dillard, you came in after the bid end.
Tammy Dillard.
Hey, Tammy.
Hi, Tammy.
So before the bid end, highest bid is going to be Caroline. And then
Caroline.
Tammy, you can pick.
Yeah. Which one would you like, Caroline? The Scotch tin or the textile tin?
And yes, you have a sale tomorrow night on Catherine Young's channel too.
I do. Yeah. Yes. So I will obviously, but if you guys buy anything from Catherine's sale, you can, we'll just create a box from tonight, Friday and Saturday.
Combine ship.
Yeah.
All right. Caroline's going to take the Scotch tape.
You got it. So Caroline.
And Tammy, the textile is available. And behind Tammy, if she passes, is Timmy. I think that was everybody that was in there.
Okay. So Scotch.
She says yes.
Caroline.
Tammy says yes on the textile. Good pick. All right. Congratulations. Thank you guys for being here with us tonight. Oh, what a bummer. I mean, I've had my internet go out too, so.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Flipping Cute, you might want to refresh. You are lagging quite a bit. So exit out of YouTube and come back in. I saw a 12 come in from you, but like minutes after the bid end came in. Okay, minutes. So do a refresh whenever you're seeing this. Okay, I have a choice round. I had some bigger ones of these a few weeks ago, but I have some smaller ones that I recently just got. I always look for these. I stinking love these. Mercury bead bells. I love these. And I do believe this is the smallest size. I don't know if I've ever come across any smaller than this. But they're essentially the same. They're just, they're just a little different because they're all kind of hand done. So we have kind of the gold wire mesh as the inside of the bell, and then there is cotton wrapped wire to kind of make the honeycomb effect. And then we have mercury beads kind of strung throughout the bell. And like essentially they're about the same, like condition wise. I try and look at these pretty good to see if there's any popped beads or any missing beads. There's none on that one. And then this one here, here's the other one. So I'm looking very carefully. I don't see really only kind of an issue is like, it looks like the wire mesh right here has a little separation, but sometimes if you move it over, you can kind of cover that gap, but it does look like it's a little separated right in there. But that's really the only kind of difference that I'm seeing in these. These are 3.5 by 3. So there's about the size. The ones that I had some weeks ago were much, much larger than these. They both have a little wire loop at the top that you can hang them. They also sit very well. You can place these on top of things, decorate with them, whatever you want to do. I don't see these very often. So if I come across any, I tend to pick them up if they're in good condition. So glass mercury beads, both gold on them. And Flippin' Cute says she thinks she met you at the estate.
Oh, I love those bells. Do you ever follow McGillicuddy on Instagram?
Well, I might. Do they have a whole bunch?
She has a huge collection that you scroll back to her Christmas. She's got great collections.
Okay. I'd love to see a whole group of these because they make them like huge,
so
huge.
So
all
good.
different sizes of these. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, she has them hanging all the way down her hallway. It looks amazing.
Oh yeah, I gotta go see that. All right, I'll bring those back at the recap. All right, what you got, Heather?
I can read small print. I'm going to skip this because I don't know what that is, but we are going to do this.
Ooh.
So we're going to start this at 20.
And this is a lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we've got a little bit of a primitive lot. Sometimes I like to go more rustic, and I have a few more primitive style of things. And I do like rabbits. So this is not super old. I'm guessing probably 2000s, but I don't know for sure. The bottom on the rabbit has got just felt, but he's so cool. He makes me think of the movie with Jimmy Stewart, Harry. Like this is kind of how I used to picture Harry, where they had the portrait, the standing white rabbit. Anyway, so we've got a primitive rabbit, and he's holding a horse brass. And the horse brass has a rocking horse on it. Very cute for Christmas. And if you ever come across horse brass and you're like, what should I do with it? I think that they can be a really cute way of differentiating stockings. Like if you're doing a color and you have a whole row of like blue this year, if you tie a different horse brass on each stocking for to kind of differentiate it or something like that. I think it's a great idea to use these little vintage pieces. And then with the bunny rabbit, I've got a wire jingle bell tree. It's very crazy looking. It probably could look a little better, but you know, I hadn't gotten to the fluffing yet. This is so far everything was just at the laying it out, putting it together stage. So you're just gonna have to use your, you know, stretch your imagination. You'd be like, yeah, I think I could make that jingle bell tree look good. It's got a cute little star, but you can see it's got all the wires just wrapped around a stick and then the little stump base.
It reminds me of Whoville, that tree.
It's just very country primitives. Somebody put this together, I'm guessing. I mean, I guess it could have been manufactured. I don't know. You know, it's just like anything else. You know, primitives, kitsch, Victorian, you know, sometimes it's hard to tell if it's new or if it's old. Yeah. But it looks really cute.
It does cute.
So we've got Mr. Rabbit with his brass and the jingle bell tree, so you can put it all together. And I see D-Lou at 21. Thank you so very much. I will hold the bunny rabbit up closer. I'm going to start counting down from 20. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Look at those feet. 10, 9, 8, 7.
He's cute.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bit end. It is kind of a different looking tree, isn't it, Sharon? I liked it. I pretty much have an appreciation for all creative art forms. It really doesn't matter. I do tend to lean toward, you know, certain aesthetics, like, oh, Heather likes Victorian, Heather likes Nouveau, but then like, I'll throw you a curveball and be like, I want that brutalist piece right there.
Me too. Donna was at 21. Moose had a just in case. So Dusty's going to be your winner at 22.
All right.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Michelle. Thanks, Dusty.
All right. Okay. This is for a pair. I'm keeping these guys together. I think they've worked together quite a long time, so I'm going to keep them together. Not do choice. So I have some flocking cute bears. Look how cute.
Oh my God.
So we have Santa Bear and then little Elf Bear.
Bear.
I have seen these before, but I've never seen the teeny tiny one. So I had to keep these guys together. They are both ornaments. They both still have their little coated wire hangers. This one still has a made in Japan sticker. So they're going to be for the pair starting at 18. They're so stinking cute. So they're just made a little bit differently. So we'll start with little Elf Bear. So he has more like fuzzy fur kind of for his body and his head. Felt features all around. Relatively good shape, I would say. These aren't really bendy. They have wire armature that I can feel in there, but like they don't really want to bend so much. And here is Santa Bear. Now Santa Bear has like a flocked styrofoam head. And then he has the fuzzy kind of little body, but his head is a little different than you can kind of see. So flocked ball versus fuzzy head. So, but put together the same way. And I liked, like they did a little kind of 3-dimensional little muzzle, and I love his tiny, tiny little derpy tongue sticking out. So cute. There's the back of him. So I would say like they're pretty good shape overall. Just darn cute. Santa Bear is 5.5 inches tall, and Elf Bear is 4 inches tall. And yeah, Santa's a little bit bendier. Like you can see that you can kind of bend his little arms do bend. His legs bend, but you can't like make knees or anything. You can kind of bend them a little bit. I don't know. Sometimes with this vintage armature, like you can bend it, but maybe you don't want to bend it. Sometimes stuff can get brittle and then it will just snap off and then somebody's without a limb. So let's not do that. But I think if you didn't want to hang them, you could just kind of place them in the branches. Ah, they're so cute. But I'll bring those back at the recap and we'll get Heather going.
Okay. I cannot read his little tag.
Oh.
But he's made in Germany. He's like, I know we've seen this little guy or similar type ones in movies. He was working just the other day. Now he doesn't want to work. Wait. There he goes. He just needs to sit on a table. So he does have a little tag. And
Wait,
did
you tell me a start on that?
I didn't. I'm going to do it right now. I think we should start him at 25. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good price for him. If you are a toy collector, weigh in. But since he's functioning and I'm pretty sure this is a little German collectible toy. I think collectible toys, I think all toys, the antique vintage toys for Christmas are awesome, whether you're putting them in your shelves or you're actually doing a little tree. No monkey business. Isn't he cute?
Not into the monkey business.
And I can't read it. I mean, if you guys do a snap search, I'm sure you guys could help me out and tell me who's the manufacturer on this guy.
Oh gosh, I know the name of that manufacturer too. I recognize the sticker. And do you think I can think of it?
Yeah, I just didn't look. He looks like he's got some looseness here on his arm. So we'll just take a close look. Looks like he's got a wire armature under his fur. And this guy, same thing. Or maybe that's just how it's made. Maybe it's just loose, but he's loose. He's got some gaping armpits. Did anybody look up the toy company who makes this little guy? Hey, Barbara and Bundo. Ooh, yeah. The feather trees. Oh my gosh. I almost got a brown feather tree at an estate sale last year, and I was being a cheapskate and wouldn't buy it at $50, and now I completely regret it. You know how that happens? Where some days it seems expensive, and then other days you're like, why the heck didn't I buy that? All right.
It's something Carl, and I can't think of what it is. I can't think of what it is. It's something Carl.
Okay. I'm not seeing anybody jump into
me at 2 a.m.
Mr. Monkey.
Max Carl. Donna got it. Yay.
Thanks, Delu. Thank you.
Yeah, that's it.
Max Carl. Max Carl Monkey. Okay. Brooke's like, you idiot. Well, the thing is I knew it wasn't super old. Like, it wasn't an antique feather tree. It was like a repro feather tree. And I think that's why I was being stingy. Anyway, we can pass.
But even the repro tree is like, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, next time you see one, just get it.
I know.
Just get it.
Just get it.
Max Carl. Thank you guys. I know. Well, the lag didn't help either when we were trying to figure things out. It doesn't help. Yeah. All right. I have a little Christmas girl figurine. I'll do her next. And I don't know if I've had this one. There is a series of these. Here she is. There is a series of these with the little applied hair to the ceramic. She's made by Napco. And I think there's 4. I think there's 4 different ones. They're all kind of holding something different. And then there's different colored little yarny hair that's kind of poking out. Sometimes this hair can be rabbit fur. Sometimes it's yarn. They did both ways. Inesco did some figurines like this similarly. And there's like little pixies and that sort of thing that have the little hair applied to it. She's pretty good shape overall. Her cold paint is really nice. Everything on this is cold painted, except for the white. Obviously, that's the ceramic, but all the color that you're seeing and the face paint is all cold paint. So I would say she's pretty good. She's pretty good overall. Yeah, there's brunettes, blondes, and redheads. All 3 are represented in these kind of figurines. And she's just holding her little Christmas tree. She's real jolly. Doesn't have the sticker. I'm not sure what this is. Probably like a store tag or something on the bottom, but she doesn't have her Napco sticker there any longer. There's no chips or anything with her. She's 4.5 by 2.5. 4.5 by 2.5. Yeah, I'd say overall she's pretty good shape.
Yeah, she is. Christmas tree paint looks fantastic. The dress.
I know that there is, I'm trying to think of the other ones. There's one with a wreath. I know there's one with a wreath and bells. I can't remember what the fourth one is holding, but they're all different. Melissa Collier, good to see you. I haven't seen your name in a long time. Thanks for popping in. So measurement for her, she is, again, 4.5 by 2.5. So definitely not the biggest figurine out there, but she's good size. Dennis, I see you're 19. Thank you so much. So we are looking for 20 or more. I am going to do the countdown now. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Melissa, I see your 20. Jenny, hello, Jenny. I see your 20 as well. Dennis is back in at 22. And there is Karen's bid ends. All right. At the end there, Mr. Dennis, I haven't sent you happy mail in a good long time. She is coming to you. Thank you so much. All right.
Okay. So this is going to be a lot, and we're going to start it at 25 again. And this lot is going to consist of 2 glass silver bead garlands and this little Santa candy mold. Really cutie. I've got the front and the back on this guy. I don't think he is super old. The finish is so good. I'm gonna guess 80s on this guy. But we've got 2 mercury glass garlands. Now they're not in perfect shape. There are some losses of beads, and I'm sure probably a few are popped in there. Each strand, obviously I haven't measured them yet, but I'm going to guess they're probably at least 48 inches, probably around 5 feet is going to be my guess. They each have on one side the cardboard circle end cap, or however you call that. I know there are some people, you might, Amy, do you know the difference between like the stars and the circles and how to tell?
It's just manufacturer.
Okay.
Usually it doesn't really necessarily mean anything. Some decided to do squares as well. So
each strand has a cardboard on one side and then a nothing on the other side. It's just like a little, it's like a little wire. Just so you know what you're dealing with as far as the 2 ends while you're stringing these along, or maybe you just want to gently place them in a bowl, which might be the best if you are trying to keep them in as nice a condition as possible. So there's a little look-see at strand number 1. And then, on this strand, I already see a popped one. So this is what I mean. See that? So some places where there's breakage, and that does happen with these glass ones because
they are very difficult to find without popped beads.
Yeah, they're so fragile. They're so thin. They're hollow because they're beads. So it's not surprising that kind of damage does happen. But I say for the most part, I'm not saying like tons of breakage or anything. They're looking fairly good considering the material. So that's the end of that guy. All right. So I got 1 and 2, and then here I'll give you guys a nice look at this little Santa mold. He's standing. He's holding a stocking.
Are there any numbers or stamping on the chocolate mold anywhere? Usually they're along the side, but I don't see any.
Nothing. I got nothing on it. Nothing there. And you can see nothing there. Should I?
Hard to tell age on those if they don't have any kind of marking or stuff.
Let me look.
I would be able to help you out on that, but
nothing on
in there
on the interior either. I don't see any imprints of any sort of information on.
You can also mold ice cream or butter with those too, if you don't want
Santa butter.
Santa butter. It's
perfect.
It can be a thing. Maybe
Absolutely.
not in July, but
I like the idea of having some rolls out with little Santa butter pats.
you can have the lamb butter at Easter. You can have Santa butter.
Do people make lamb butter?
Yeah, at Easter. They sell it in the store. Well, they do here. I don't know. Maybe they don't sell it everywhere, but yeah, before Easter, you can at some of the grocery stores they sell like, I don't know, like this big, like a little like the lamb cake, but it's butter.
I'm gonna hold up the 2 silver strands and Mr. Santa Claus. And I see you, Renee. Let's just start counting down. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. You know, my grandma used to always make the traditional lamb cakes.
Oh yeah,
where she would make it with her own little homemade frosting. It almost looked like coconut snowman.
Yeah, you gotta put coconut on the All right, let's see. I think Renee. It's Renee.
Yay! No competition. That's always so nice.
Awesome. All right. Congrats, Renee. Okay. I was trying to see how many more rounds I have to do. I think I have 3. I have 3 more rounds.
Okay.
Are you good with that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. I have a choice round. It's going to start at 16 for choice. I love these. I found one of these a couple years ago. I don't know. Maybe it's been more than a couple. But these are really nice condition. Linen tea towels with a Christmas theme. Very nice condition on both of these. They might as well have a store tag still on them because I don't think either one of them has been used. The graphics on these are so bright and colorful, and there's not any kind of staining or anything on either one. So I'm going to show you each one. So Santa here, and they both are by the same manufacturer, and they both measure the same. So I will open them up and show them to you. So Santa is number 1, and it does have some kind of gold inking throughout. Santa's kind of highlighted in gold. Really lovely. So it's the same on both sides, but when it is completely undone, there's also some bonus. I love the ornaments and the little candy canes tied with ribbon. So that is this one outstretched. And sizing for these are 29 by 16 when they're completely open. Okay, not in the folded sense, but if you are going to open the whole entire towel, that is the sizing. Okay, so there is Santa. Wings, I see you. Thank you so much. And then we have the lovely Christmas tree that says greetings on here. Very hardy linen. It's very nice. Like if you want to just display these, but I feel like you could use these if you really wanted to. They have linen towels nowadays, but they're not this nice of quality, I don't think. And then the Christmas tree is just loaded with all the pretty ornaments and the presents underneath and a little snowflake action. And then when you open this one up, it has more ornaments and snowflakes and presents to kind of match the front.
That is delightful.
I love these. I do love a good tea towel. Love a good tea towel. All right. And so this one measures exactly the same, 29 by 16 as Santa. Leanna, I see you. Thank you so much. All right. So we're at 17, looking for 18 or more. Let's do a countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid and channel members. I wanted to mention this way earlier. I forgot. MJ, you were my reminder. The channel member only Christmas live sale is going to be Wednesday, July 29th at 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay. I haven't scheduled that yet. I'm working on a few things to put on the cover photo for that. So keep an eye out on the broadcast. If anybody watches on the replay, that's your reminder. I will post on community tab about that as a reminder as well. Okay, Leanna, I see you're just in case. Wings, I see you're just in case. There's Karen's bid end. So Wings at 21, let me know if you would like tree or Santa. Tree, Santa, or both. Leanna, you get second pick. Oh, she wants a Christmas tree. You are already on the ball. All right, Christmas tree to Wings. You got it. Thank you so much. All right, for 21. All right, and Santa, Leanna, if you would like. Wait, is that William's birthday? I don't think this is the 30th, isn't it? Am I wrong? I feel like I'm wrong. All right, Leanna, would you like Santa? She wants Santa. All right, you got it. Thank you so much. All right.
Those are very cool.
Thank you, Barbara. I made my hat.
Really great. Okay. Just like Amy, I don't usually bring glass, but I have glass.
Oh.
I was able to get this at a recent estate sale. I thought, I know I don't usually do glass, but it had like the pretty red carnival festive. I thought for all of the collectors of the old ornaments, put the old ornaments in there. It's so happy. It is bigger. I didn't measure it, but I mean, just next to my face, it's bigger. It's got the reddish orange base. And then, did I pick a price? We're going to start this at 20.
It's a good start.
20.
Joe says it will glow.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
I might be able to go finagle a flashlight.
I think that's Ellie Smith. Correct me, or I could be wrong. I think it's Ellie
Smith.
Yeah,
I was going to guess Ellie Smith just because, but I figured,
I think it's Hobstar. I don't remember the name of that pattern, but I think that's what it is.
But look at that unicorn rainbow oil slick prismatic reflection. I mean, when you have your Christmas tree with all of the flashing lights, it's magical. It's all magical. And you are going to get a bonus larger doily. Really cute florets, red and green florets going around the edge. It's a little bit bigger, so plenty of coverage for said bowl. Or you can just, use this wherever you would want, but I am popping that in there as a bonus for choosing to get this awesome little bowl. Because I know obviously it's glass, it's going to need a slightly, bigger box, but I'll pack it up nice and snug. I'll tuck it in real good. Thanks, Renee, for your bid. And I don't know if does anyone request the flashlight? It looks like
probably a cadmium glow
in there. Yeah.
Probably I think an orange glow.
I think everyone here is pretty familiar with the light show and can tell that there's probably
I'd help you out, but mine's dead, so I can't help you out.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a nice little orangey glow down there at the bottom for you. Okay, so I see Renee at 22. I'm going to just pop the doily in, hold up, and count. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Barbara and Bundo, your birthday's next Wednesday, and that means Williams is Thursday.
Barbara, William.
No, not next week. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Happy birthday. Big birthday hugs to both of you.
All right, let's see. Renee at a just in case. Caroline at a just in case. There is the bid end. So Caroline's going to be your winner at 45.
Nice. Thank you, Caroline.
Good. Yours on a Saturday. Is the first on a Saturday? Yeah, see, my month is all screwed up. All screwed up. Okay. All right. I have a choice round, and it is of Meow Meow cat greeting cards. Cat Christmas cards. I have all cats this evening. I have some antique cat postcards for Saturday, but I thought I would do the kitschy ones tonight. So they are all different. As far as I know, they've all been used or written in as well. So I have 5 different ones. So I will go through those briefly. So starting at $4. This one's a Norcross. So cute.
Very cute.
Niece. So this is letter A. So that's how we're going to claim these when we get to that point, is by letter. I just thought that would make that a little bit easier. Dated 1951 on the inside. So that is letter A. Letter B is flocked. Minx, I see your 4. Thank you so much. This one is flocked. Little kitty here has flocked boots, mittens, and the poinsettia on this one. This is letter B. And then we're dated 1952. This one's really cute on the inside. And it has a little bonus. This one's a Gibson card on the back. So that's B. Letter C. 2 kittens and a little stocking. Hello. It does say Jane here on the front. So that's letter C. This one's a Norcross. We've got bonus kittens on the inside. This one's dated 1947 on that one.
You find the best greeting cards.
I dig in the ephemera. Mama Pam hates when I dig in the ephemera, but I love it because I find the fun stuff. This one is flocked. So the whole stocking is flocked on this one. For letter D, this one's a Hallmark card. This one is dated 1949 on the inside, letter D. And the last one is a Norcross again. Little kitten stockings. If it was orange, it'd be Parmesan, trying to get those berries off that holly. Letter E, this one is on the back, 1947 dated. And I love the writing in this one. It just makes Tommy and Jimmy. I love that on the inside. Okay, so I'll go back through. E and flocked on letter D. And C is the one with the other kittens on the inside. And B is flocked with the little kitten in the sweater. And A is the one with the wreath. All right, Minx is in there at 4. So we're looking for 5 or more on choice of kitty Christmas cards. All right, I don't know if I can hold them all. There we go. I think we can see everybody. Okay, let's do a countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid and Noreen. Hello, I see your 5. Minx is back in there at 6. Tried to pick out all gray cats.
I was going to say they all look like cousins.
They are. They're all from the same litter. All right, there's the kitty bit end. Meow meow. Thank you, Karen. All right, Minx. Let me know letter or letters. Which ones you're interested in. Oh, she's going to take the whole kit and caboodle.
I was going to say that lot together.
I was waiting to say that. I was saving it.
So good. You've got to make a little ribbon garland with those. Like clip them onto a ribbon.
Yes,
that would be a cute garland with all those.
Absolutely.
Rats. Okay. This is going to be a choice. Start at 15. I've got Annalie elves. And they look almost identical except for their expression. So this is their basic look. When I found these, they were definitely in a seated position. I tried to make them more standing so you can kind of get a good look at them. But the main difference is their expression. I will hold it up. So we've got this one. Okay, so this is the happy one. Let's go with happy first. Happy has what I would say maybe slightly bigger painted eyes, and then of course the little grin on his face. And then I was going to call this one guilty. Because I'm just not sure what his mouth is supposed to be doing. It looks like it's frustrated or
yeah, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. And the dates on them are slightly different. I would have thought they would be the same, but one of them is 1906. Wait, this one, Guilty, is 1979. That's Guilty. And then Happy was 1963. Wait, yeah, can you guys see that? I don't know if there's any information on the other side that you guys need to see, but they both have like the same little floral, like a ditzy floral type vest. So I'm wondering if they you think they made these at the same time, but like the design is what made the dates different, or like,
oh, that's interesting because they would be from the same series, but maybe. I don't know.
I don't know either.
They could be from different stores too.
Oh, maybe. Each little elf is going to get a smaller version of the doily that I had with the carnival glass bowl. We've got little ones. And I had 2 of these. So Happy Elf is coming with one, and Guilty Elf is coming with a bonus doily with those cute little red and green florets. So nice. Are you guys ready for the countdown? Shall we do this? Do I need to show you guys anything else? Here's the bottom. That's what the little feet look like. It's interesting that they didn't bother to just make the entire shoe. They just gave him like top shoe covers. Is that how they always do these? The bottom is brown.
I've seen it both ways. I've seen it like, sewn onto the wire or just the topper. Yeah, I've seen it both ways.
Yeah, I don't pick these up a lot, but I did pick these up since I had reached out to you, Amy. So I'm like, I'm gonna hold on to them. Wait for when Amy has a marathon. All right, guys, I'm counting. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. There's the little doily close up. Little faces.
Helen, you are eternally young. Eternally.
Helen's hysterical.
All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Brenda is going to be your winner at 23, and MJ is going to get second pick.
Okay, Brenda, happy or guilty? Or do you want both?
Ooh.
Both.
Keeping them together.
Yep. You guys get to hang out.
They get to hang out longer. All right. This is my last round, and I did have some things to recap. So I have a choice of 1960s Family Circle Christmas magazines. I couldn't decide which one, so I brought them both. They're both like, I haven't actually looked through these totally. I usually pick them up based on the cover anyway, or kind of what it says on the outside. But I believe that both of these are done by the same illustrator. So one is from December 1963 and one is 1965. But I do believe that they're both illustrated. So I'll show you both of them first. I marked a couple of things in the other one, but I do believe that they are the same illustrator. So there's a little story on the inside that has like the Santa carried through it. This was my initial one that I was like, oh, the deer are really cute. But I also like this one because Junior's trying on Santa's beard. So I will show you a few things from 1963 first. Of course, there's cool advertising that's in here. I liked this chocolate. This looks delicious. Chocolates like you buy in the candy shops, now put up by Kraft. I've never seen any of those candy boxes. I look for these candy boxes all the time, so I've never seen any of those peanut clusters. Okay. What was I was going to show? There's always crafts in these. So here is the little story, illustrated by Gaio Fujikawa. So here is the story. The year Santa went modern. So there's several pages of this. I did see that went throughout here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages. 6 pages in here from that one. There's a cute little, oh, so cute. So there's a little story that goes throughout with that whole theme. And there it is, some more. Santa's shaving his beard. We just talked about that earlier. Look at, there he is.
Oh my God.
Santa looks weird without a beard. I said that, and I didn't even look at this yet. Yeah, so I just kind of picked these up because of the cover. All right, so in here, this tells you how to make ribbon roses, which is cool. I've never made ribbon roses, but this is pretty cool. You can make a whole wreath of ribbon roses. Or package toppers. Those are fun. I love to look at these magazines. I do. I actually have a whole stack. I have a stack, and this one is, here's a bright new idea that requires only odds and ends of ribbon, decorative trim, glittery beads, and dime store candles. Your kitchen provides the containers, ordinary glass food jars, and end of the set tumblers to decorate Cinderella fashion. And oh, how sparkling they are. Look at that.
Aww.
Baby food jars. Decorated with ribbon. Catherine, I see your 10. Thank you so much. I won't go through too much more of these. I won't go through too much more of these. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Gingerbread. I love the like melted lollipops that look like trees.
I like the gingerbread dove.
Oh yeah. Yeah, those are cool. Okay, so pick one more thing in here. Oop, there's an ad for spam. There's an ad for spam. 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 I'm not a fan. Okay, and there's the back cover of this one. Crest for Christmas. Okay, and we'll just look at a couple things in this one because I haven't looked at this one. Hey, ooh, that looks delicious. They still make this. This Jello Whip and Chill and Dream Whip. They still make that. I know, I just saw that today. Barbara, what year? So 1963, and I'm on 1965 currently for this one. Oh, I was trying to see. There is, just like the other one, there is a little story in here in the middle. Just like the other one. I was trying to get to the crafts. Where are the crafts? There's how to cook ham. Oh, here we go. Is this the crafting page? Yeah. For extra dazzle on your tree this year, why not try elegant fruit ornaments? Beaded and sequin fruit.
Cute.
I like the cherries. Lovely. Lovely. Yeah, I don't like spam. Mama Pam does, and my husband does, but I'm not a fan. Hey, we're back to making paper crafts. This is fun. Look at that. I like the reindeer too. All right, so I will leave the rest as a surprise. Barbara and Catherine in there. So we are looking for 13 or more on the back cover of this one is a cigarette ad. Okay, let's do a countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. This one is 1965. This one is 1963. Usually these have cool like gifts that you could order in the back. Sometimes there's whole Howard in the back of these. I have found before. All right, there is Karen's bid end. All right. Barbara and Bundo. Which one would you like? 63 or 65? I was giving a peek in the back real quick. No. No Holt Howard to be found in either one. Okay, Barbara's taking 1963, which is this one with the deer on the cover. You got it. And backup was Catherine Thomas. Would you like the other one? Just let me know. Okay, Barbara, it's been a really long time since I've sent you any happy mail. I think I have your information. I think I do. I think it's just been a really long time. You can always, oh, she's passing. No worries on that. All right. Heather, what you got?
Oh, I thought we were done.
But I went first because Jason always makes me go first. So you had one more thing.
Oh, crap.
We don't have to. You don't have to. We're selling again on Saturday. You don't have
Here,
to.
I can do these. I can just do these. I was trying to decide if I wanted to do candle holders with them, but it's fine. I don't know how popular these are anymore. We're gonna start them at 15. Is that okay?
Sure.
One of them is missing its wick. One of them is missing its little spark.
It's pretty easy to replace the wick if you want to. Like they
Yeah.
have that coated cord stuff at Michael's.
Okay. Yeah. So there you go. They are the longer ones. I'm guessing this is a good at least 12 inches. Can you tell that these are the longer ones? I mean, I've had the longer and the shorter. You can still. They are gold. In case you're wondering, is it more of like a coppery? No, this is like your traditional glittery gold lucite pair of candlesticks. It has its original masking tape. Looks like this tape has been on here for quite a while. There's the bottoms. But yeah, I wasn't going to try to take that off or anything. They look pretty good. Let's look at it nice and slow since it's magnified. In case there's any weird little cracks that I didn't see. Think they're looking good. Yeah, I'm gonna say the only bummer is that this guy lost his wick. But they look clear. They're happy, glittery, gold, ready to adorn the Christmas
candles in like, I don't even know, a really long time.
Yeah. I got these at a family-run sale. So they just left them in the candlesticks.
How nice of them.
I'm like, I want these. I'll take these, thanks. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen them, like usually at one of your sales or, Misty used to bring them all the time, like 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago.
Jason's had some since I have found any.
Okay.
Like, I think he had some last year, maybe he had some this year, but I don't see them like I used to.
Yeah.
Anymore.
Yeah. I always would find the ones with the big, more flake
chunky stuff, flakes.
Yeah. Like a flake. These are definitely glitter.
Yeah.
Definitely little more confetti type glitter, like the fun lucite earrings. Those jewelry earrings, more like those, I think. All right, let's start counting down. Here we go. From 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. You can see how pretty they glitter against a dark background.
They're very sparkly.
Yeah.
The only person that ever wanted to light them on fire was Nan. I don't know anybody else that had ever tried to.
Did she actually do it?
No. Don't you
Good.
remember Nan? Nan hasn't come in the chats in a really long time. I gotta check on her and see how she's doing. She used to do like stories in the chat, like Missy and Michael. She always would.
Okay.
Like, you know, and like she always wanted to set the lucite candles on fire.
I remember that being a topic of discussion. I didn't remember that it was.
You don't want to burn those. They smell horrible. Please don't. Yeah.
I can imagine.
You know that. All right. Heather, do you have anything to recap?
Just the monkey.
Just the symbol monkey?
Yeah, hold on. Where were we? Who won?
I
missed it.
MJ 423.
Thanks, MJ. I always do MJ's as personal deliveries.
I'll pop Heather's email up here.
Yes,
again.
and Brenda Bat, really quick. I know. I always see you in like Fat Birds and stuff like that, but I was checking my history. Either I don't have you or you go by a different last name in my PayPal pirate ship history. So email me so I can either get you in there or you can just tell me I go by a different name.
And yeah. I have her info too. So she said she sent it.
Oh, perfect.
Awesome. Okay. I will do a quick recap. I'm not going to recap everything. I'll just recap a couple things. I had the Santa Bear and the Elf Bear. These were together as a pair for 18. If anybody wants to claim those, you can do Bear 18 on those. And then I will show my Mercury bead bells. Again, these were smaller size. Probably the smallest. I don't know if I've ever seen any smaller than this. Both are about the same. And size wise, they are 3.5 by 3. So you could do bell 16. You can either do bell 16 for 1 or bell 16 for 2. And Mercury bead bells. And bells for me, Joanne. All right, Joanne, can you just type in 16 bell, because that was the keyword. So 16 bell, just let me know if you want both, but just so that we can keep it fair for everybody and I can have it. So 16 bell in the chat. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Appreciate it. Okay, I got you for both of the bells. Joanne, I don't know if you are a new name to me. I apologize if I don't remember. Names are hard for me. Just email me if I don't have your information. Joanne. Okay. Joanne Sherman. You got it. Okay. And I saw for my bears. MKL. That's also a new name to me. I see you for the bear friends. So they're going to come together for the bears. And MKL2205, if you could please email me your information as well. So anybody that is new to me or Heather, we need emails sent to us with your YouTube screen name, your real name, your full shipping address, and an email that we can send your PayPal invoice to. I'll pop that up there. There we go. And if you don't have a PayPal account, let us know that so we can send you a guest checkout link. And then you can check out with any debit or credit card, Venmo or Apple Pay. You just kind of follow the prompts that it tells you. It's totally secure. So send all of that information to us if you have not already, please and thank you. All right. So I will get Heather and I. Oh, we want to recap your monkey?
I don't know. I think Dusty Moose might have had the sentiment of everyone. She said that this was basically one of the most frightening toys you could have. But maybe, for those of you that either like monkeys or don't have the horror movie association with the little symbol guy. He's got his little old German.
He looks totally different than that symbol monkey.
Yeah, that one I think looked more like a chimpanzee, and it had like striped pants. This This is not that.
And
This is
big bulgy eyes. Like he looks totally different.
yeah. He's cuter. He has this little like nightcap. He's happier.
He's a more friendly monkey.
Yeah, he looks more German. Yeah. So if anybody wants him, he was 25.
Yes, Dusty, the flying monkeys. Yes. So yeah, you guys can always email Heather if you are watching on the replay and you want Symbol Monkey. So invoicing, as a reminder for me, will take place on a little bit on Sunday, a little bit on Monday, because Heather and I have a sale on Saturday. I'll pop that up here at 7 p.m. Eastern back here on my channel. Heather's going to be sitting with me. So we have some more vintage and antique goodies and some more Christmas. And I have a few handmade things. So come join us. We'll keep open boxes. And Heather, you want to talk about tomorrow night for you?
Yes. Yes. So for especially all the people who are new, I am going to be a guest over on Catherine Young's channel. And she's going to have, it's going to be a trio of us this time. It's going to be me, Catherine, and Michelle Pummel from Pummel's Antiquities. It's going to be a fun time. It's going to be Michelle's first live sale here on the tube. So everyone come support her, show her lots of love. I'm excited to be a part of that. And it's going to be a mix of a lot of great antiques and vintage goodness. I'm going to bring her if you guys like Bradley.
I saw her, that Bradley witch doll.
Yeah, she's going to be
If you guys missed it, was that Monday or Sunday? I can't remember what day it was.
Oh, we did a preview on Sunday.
When you guys did your preview?
Yeah, we did a preview on Sunday. So if you would like to see, if you want to see,
if you go over to Catherine's channel, you can watch that replay and see everything. Exactly. Everybody just showed everything that they're bringing to the sale on Friday. If you missed that,
exactly. But it's going to be tomorrow night, the real deal. Yeah, come hang out with us. Should be a good time.
And if you guys were popping in toward the end and you're wondering why Heather's sitting with me, Jason lost internet about halfway through the sale tonight and couldn't get back on. He was kind of trying to hotspot, but it was kind of frozen. So I think we're going to plan on going on earlier than 8 p.m. Eastern next Thursday for Fantastic Finds, just so Jason can get some of the stuff that he brought. And he's keeping open boxes through next week, so you will not see an invoice from him if you got anything from him tonight. As a reminder, he's keeping everything open through next week. Okay. So if you have any questions or anything, don't hesitate to message Jason on either on Instagram or by email if you have any questions for anything. But that's why Heather popped on with me tonight. So big thank you to Karen G and Kim and Gavin and everybody here tonight. Thank you all so very much for hanging out. And we'll see you back here on Saturday. All right.
Great.
Have a wonderful rest of your evening, everyone. And stay safe. And we'll see you on Saturday. Good night.
Night.